Hey, good evening. This is DayTraderRockStar for the watch list for Tuesday, December 11th. The big day, the big Fed meeting. I gotta tell you, I told you I had a rock and roll rock list last night, and all those plays really just blew up today. I had a really great day. A lot of those plays are still in effect, so we're going to add to those today. I'm going to add to those today. I'm going to start off by just talking about this Fed meeting tomorrow and exactly what I think is going to happen. I think it's pretty much a toss-up. Looks like the consensus is for a 25 basis point cut. And if that happens, the people are thinking that maybe 50 might be kind of factored in, and it might be a little disappointment if we do get to 25, and we might get a sell-off. I agree. I think we could get a short-term sell-off on a 25 cut, but then a reaction rally and a rally to new highs. Actually, not to new highs on the market, but a new highs on the rally for the day. I do think we are going to get a rally, no matter what. I think the Fed knows what it has to do. This is the Christmas season. This is the Santa rally, and I don't think the Fed's going to get in the way of this. Honestly, I don't believe that. So that's my opinion. I do think we do have a definite, I think it's 50-50 chance on the 25 basis cut, and I think we probably will get a 25 and a pullback and then a rally. So that's where I stand on this. If we do get a 50, I think actually we probably could get a rally and then a sell-off. So I think the 25 might actually be better, because then we have some still bullets in the chamber for later on. We're kind of speaking kind of like that. Anyway, so we kind of in the mid-range here of the S&P. We're pushing right up against some resistance right here, and we're going to hit some resistance right about on 1520, the 1521. So tomorrow, look for that. We'll see if we can get above that area. If we get above that area, we're going to be very bullish. But I'm thinking the 1520 area is going to be major resistance for us tomorrow. So looking for maybe, kind of a flatted down open. Maybe we might attempt to hit that in the morning, maybe not. That's going to play a lot on the market, because the market's going to wait and to see what happens going into this Fed meeting. So let's take a look at some stocks. Again, a lot of the stocks that haven't triggered, like the Intel, came very close to trigger. It should trigger tomorrow with the good news on that came out after the close on Texas Instruments. Let's take a look what we have. Blackstone Group. I just want to go over some of the plays I also was showing you yesterday. That perfect setup, the downward trend line, the nice W pattern, inverted head and shoulders, everything lined up perfectly. I said, to get this one on the break of this trend line, broke through. We had a massive rally in Blackstone all day. Took profits in that, made some really good buck on that. So this one actually looks like it continue up to 24.10. I'm actually holding a couple shares. 100 shares long of this. I took 200 off the table and still holding a few, or actually 100 left. So I probably will unload this tomorrow. The name of the game is taking profits. So, but just want to show you that these plays are coming. Here's a new one on the list. Terra Nitrogen, fertilizer company. We're running right up against a minor level of resistance here, and we get above this level, we could test the highs up here. Actually, I'm not putting any targets on this one, because we do have this upward trending line here. We have a lot of space that we could move around in this, but I just want to let you guys know this one is usually a heavyweight, a big mover. If any news comes out on this one, you definitely want to have it on your screens. See if the momentum starts to get in this one. Put it on your charts for tomorrow. Measure these points out. I can't do all the homework for you, so it's very easy just to see what these highs are, and you'll probably see a nice move if we get above these highs right here back in early October. You see the resistance that was starting back then. You can see we were hitting it. Looks like I'll tell you right now what the breakout is going to be about this. This one's going to be about 134.55. So I would look for 134.55. Oh, okay. Heard something go boom in the other room. Anyway, continuing on, Terra Nitrogen, put it on your watch list. Sherwin-Williams, another one, got into yesterday. Beautiful, perfect inverted head and shoulders. I said, look at the 60-minute chart on this. It's a perfect setup. And actually, do I have that one here on the 60-minute chart here? Let me fix this a little for you. If you zoom out on this one, you'll see the perfect setup that you're able to capture right here. This nice trend line. It was a beautiful, perfect setup. It broke through that 62.9. It just grinded up all the way. I had over $1, and I'm still holding that one. Looking for a continuation move tomorrow. Sherman-Williams, SHW. JetBlue. Looking at this chart right now, you can just see this one is stewing. It's just ready. Break above 710 should really get this one cooking. I do think this one is in the bottoming area here. Remember, this is on the daily chart. You can see how this one has been pulled back, and now we're actually on the daily chart here. You can actually see a nice little pattern starting to form here. Not a perfect pattern, but you can see we made a bottom. We're starting to come back up. We're starting to consolidate out here. Usually you're going to see a move up from this. So I like the JetBlue here. And I would add to my shares above 710 and look for, maybe some news to get this one going. Definitely looking for a bottom here. FSLR, I took this one home on a momentum play. Looking for a 52-week high tomorrow. If we break above 251, this one can definitely get cooking. This one has big moves in it, just like ISRG, Google, Baidu. This is another heavyweight. This one could easily be a $300 stock. So this one can definitely be a $300 stock. Actually, back here it came out with great earnings, great news, and popped up like 50,000 points. So we're actually not that far away from this. So easily you could break out to new 52-week highs here and head up to 300. I do like this one a lot here. FSLR, carry that one into the close. And probably will hold on to it tomorrow, seeing how the market reacts. NLC, it's a water company. I want you to start putting it on your list. I do like the bottoming action here. We're actually starting to see a little inverted head and shoulders here on the daily chart. There's a shoulder here, a head there, and a shoulder here, and we kind of broke out of that level and we're starting to move up, and we have a gap up here I'd like to see us visit. So 2450, get above 2450, we should start heading higher. We get back up into this gap. Even if we get halfway into that gap, it's a 2-point move. So another one to put on your watch list. Keep it on your thing. I don't trade this one that often, but I'm going to start watching it here. Joe, this was brought to me earlier today by a listener. Like the bottoming formation on this. We're pushing right up against the moving average now, and looking at the support up here at $30.80 up here, and we're at $29.80 now. So I'm looking for this stock to continue on. If I look at the daily chart here, you'll see what I'm talking about. Look at this one, back down from $60 all the way down to $30. So we're 50% move in this one down. Again, I am not up on the news on this one, so I have to actually do a little more research. But it does look like it's starting to bottom out. Looking for a move up to this trend line here, $31 short term, which actually plays right into this resistance here of about $30.80. So looking for a move up to $31 on this one, and we'll be watching this one tomorrow. It'll be on my watch list. Again, I'm not calling for a buy. I just want to look for strength in this one, see if we get some a higher high in this one, and then try to jump on for a move to 31. Citigroup. I am long Citigroup. I do like it here. I do think that we are going to definitely head higher. I'd like to sell this one around $36, $37. And that's all. I just want to mention that when I am still long Citigroup. I do like it. I do like going into the Fed meeting here. AMAT. Looks like a great setup here. I like AMAT's setup here. Perfect setup. Probably one of my best bets for tomorrow. Once we get a breakout here of 1880, we break above this area. The only little resistance we have here is a 1920, a little spike higher here, but I'm not even going to do. I think once we get through this little triangle here at 1883 and then above 1950, we're looking to go higher here. Some rumors out about this one spinning off part of their company too, so it should add to the action there. Looks really good, AMAT. Also on the daily chart, looks like we're forming a nice inverted head and shoulders here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Actually, the shoulder's a little bit lower. It's not a perfect, but we do have the W pattern, and it looks definitely good. So that's going to be, here it is. Here's actually the daily chart on this one. You see the W pattern here? Perfect with a pullback, a break. And we're good. And I think one more story. USU, I'm in it. I think it's oversold. I still like it. And I got to end this video because before I run out of time. Again, Motorola. I also like Motorola, but that's it. That's it for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Don't forget to tune in to DayTraderRadio.com. DayTraderRadio.com, live radio broadcast, live chart setups, live news commentary, and all good stuff like that. Have a nice night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. DayTraderRadio.com.